family? What's going on? Tuesday, the 28th of July, 2026. Yeah, everything is gonna come on in just a little bit. Just, bear with me a little. But I trust and hope you're all well. Yeah, I didn't want to rush into the stream today, which is a bit of an excuse for being late, but I mean, we're here now, right? That's what's important. Yeah, everything is fine stream wise. I just need to get the charts on, which is gonna take a few minutes. But yeah, happy Tuesday. We're back. Hopefully today we perform a little better than we did yesterday. We had one win, one loss yesterday. Yeah, we had one win, one loss yesterday. So yeah, I'm just seeing there's like a discount on the flex accounts up till the 31st, which is unfortunate because I should maybe get one or two, but maybe we'll see. If I'm up before Friday, we'll we'll load up another account, but yeah, maybe we should, because I think we're gonna lose account one, because we are $160 away from breaching the account, which is unfortunate, but part of the game. So I'm not really in a rush to trade that. So today we're just gonna focus on I said in my journal that we're just gonna focus on the funded now, because yeah, we're just gonna focus on the funded, get that out of drawdown, get into a little bit of profit, and just try and get our first withdrawal. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully it works out. But yeah, the winning trade I took was on the funded yesterday, and it was about what, 313, could have been like 450, but it was 313. I gave back some profits, which is, but yeah, 313, and that counts as a benchmark day, because benchmark days are 200. Yeah, $200. Need a minimum of $200 for a benchmark day, so we got that yesterday, which is good for us, but I do need to get out of drawdown, so there's that. Right, let's add some music. Yeah, brand new diamond atmospheric drum and bass for deep focus on focus round. Let's see what this one sounds like today. You guys can you hear it? There we go. Oh, I like this one already. But yeah, you know what we do? Let's run some technical. Let's do like a little technical analysis, and then I'll show you guys what I have on my report. Right? I made a little report on just my performance from the last 70 something trading, in the last 71 trades. So we'll do that. We'll do that in just a little bit. Let's just have our previous day levels. Let's just mark those out, draw those out. Yeah, we did eventually get previous week value area low. It's pretty lengthy trade. We got out, I believe we got out here yesterday. Now we got out at IB, you know, so by right we could have gone for previous week value area low, and that would have been a little extra some, you know what I mean? But you know, did our best. I also got the Market Wizards audio book on Audible. You know, so I really like this new one. My bad, starting this again. I really like this new drop on Focus Realm. I will reach out and just like give them a shout and let them know that I play their music. But yeah, I mean, besides that, I do want to show you guys some stuff that I did using AI. I've been using AI for a while now with my trading, more so for the journaling, for the journaling aspect, and really just for the journaling, and for the journaling, as well as for trade analysis, performance analysis, coming up with reports, just things that are like visually, like visual representations of my trading, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be worth talking about today. But yeah, what's interesting is our previous week point of control and our previous day point of control are overlapping. Previous day value area low still remains where it is, of course. Let's move our previous day value area high. Let's just put it in place. This is where we're at now. Yeah, previous day value area high at 456.25. 4 minutes away from the open. We'll fix up our time, our TPOC in just a little bit. But this is what our previous day levels look like right now. Of course, gotta move. Just moving this stuff across. Overnight. Let's do our TPOC first because it's like right here. TPOC for TPOC 451. All right. And then I think let's do our overnight. It's mad flies though. that season. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to just, yeah, give me a sec, please. Well, that's the open. Yeah, just had to take care of a few things. But look, what I don't say what I discovered, but I guess what I did discover is, and we've known this for a long time, right? There are trades that work best for us, and there are trades that don't work good for us. You know what I mean? So I used Claude to just come up with like a report, as I have been doing for my daily performance and stuff, right? You know what I mean? So I'll show you what I mean in just a little bit. And there's a reason why I'm making these like one solid and then another not so solid, right? I'll explain that in just a little bit. But let's lock these drawings and then let's get back to our RTH, and then and then let's switch our overnight needed to daily. Okay, so so from the report I made, right? From the reports I made, I keep talking about it. Let me just show you. Damn, where is it? Just talking about the report I made and I can't even find it. Journal entries. There's no need to look at the charts like right now anyway, because you'll see once I show you this little dashboard that I'm talking about. All right, cool. Let me add another screen capture. Win-loss dashboard. Brave way to set up across 71 trades and 57 days of trading. And all the setup goes close. Every session wins, presents, and session rotates. Every session wins doesn't present as a session wins and makes their statement and then I have it also broken down by windows. 25 trades, net 112. Okay, like when I try to but previous week value area. High, short, one win. And also why we can wait, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's the thing of like, okay, overnight value area low serves as context, right? This does look like a good short though. But yeah, let's wait. And by context meaning when we do get an overnight value area low, I don't make my entries here, I use those for context, right? So how do we react here? Do we go through it? Do we fall through it? If we do fall through it, where are we? We're at the previous day value area low. Okay, cool. And then now also at the previous day value area low, as I know now from my
beating, bird shutting forward into what's undone. Oh, be on it. You could be so
if we actually made any trades today,
still bright.
So that's where we at with that. I'm gonna start this playlist again. My bad. But yeah, but that's where we're at with the stats and the data and all of that, jazz. Again, you see, like, overnight point of control, right? What time does this happen? 3:38. Should I take that trade? Should I have taken that trade? No. Why? Because statistically, I don't perform well when I take trades before 10 o'clock, right? I have trades that I've placed in, right? And it's like, oh, okay, cool. That was, that was a winning trade or whatever, right? Cool. But at the same time, I can't ignore the stats that I have, right? The more I do that, the more I actually seem to hurt my own trading performance, and I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? Yeah, losing trades is not fun. You know what I mean? So yeah, so here we go. So that's our previous day point of control, previous week point of control, all the way at the top here. We got an immediate reaction from it when we touched that level, went short from there. So fair value, yesterday's fair value, not a good price. Last week's fair value, not a considered a premium, right? Which is why we're now trading to the lower side of value, and now we are at previous day value area low, right? Cool. So again, like my options are I don't have too many. I say I don't have too many options, which is what I'm actually trying to say. Like I don't want to think too much about what I have to do, right? Like it doesn't have to be exciting. It doesn't have to be fun. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like, oh, my blood is rushing, and no, it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, cool. What are the trades? What are the trades that I make where I perform my best? The trades that I make where I perform my best are previous day point of control, ranking them in order, overnight point of control, previous day point of control, previous day value area high. All right. I know with the previous day value area high, it's me going short from previous day value area high to Alton. So my previous day value area high longs on statistically my best trades, right? But shorts from previous day value area high have worked out more often, right, than the other one, than the inverse of that. Excuse me. And so with that, then I can I can just like ignore everything else, you know what I mean? Like I don't have to invent a new trade. You know? I don't have to invent a new entry. I can just focus on the ones that I do that perform well for me, and then just rinse and repeat. Just do that each and every day, or whenever they present themselves. And then if they don't present themselves, right, then I don't trade. You know, then I don't trade. You know what I mean? Okay, just making sure. Like, all right, look at this. This is previous day value area low, right? Cool. If we do get back, let's also look at the composite. Again, you see, like, we're way outside of value, right? Outside the composite's value, outside the last 22 days worth of value. You know what I mean? We're like right at the bottom of this now. Okay, so how then do we treat this, right? How then do we treat previous day value area low, previous week value area low, excuse me, right? This is previous week value area low. Okay, cool. So how I'm seeing it is, if we break below it and we keep on going lower, you know, there's pretty much no trade for us there. But if we find support, which looks like is what we've done, looks like that's what we've done. Okay, cool. We found support. Now we're trying to break back inside previous day value. You know, if we get a clean break above it, then I might actually try a long from previous day value area low. Right. Okay, so that's the break. In the trade mode, let's make a buy limit. This gets invalidated if we break this. All right, so What's the time? 15:49. Previous day value area low, 50% win rate. Bet as a target level than entry trigger, 1 win, 1 loss, right? But what's the context that we have for this? The context that we have for it is that we found support at the previous week value area low, right? This is not our overnight value area low trade. This is previous day value area low, right? And then if we fail to get that, where's our next best entry? 441, right? Overnight point of control, which, that's our quote-unquote bread and butter trade, right? Put on a little more risk here. That's 80. Make it like $90 risk. So that's overnight value area low. And again, the reason why I made it a dotted line instead is because I don't want to take trades from it. So like places that are like, say, weaker entries, I'm just going to make them dotted lines, right? Or places that are going to be, say, targets per se. That's what I'm going to make those dotted lines. Give me a sec, boys. Yeah. So remember, either or, right? If we get tagged in here, that's that'll be a previous day value area low long. The reason why we'll be taking this long is because we found support a previous week value area low, right? So I'm just waiting to see if we can get a test of previous day value area low. If we can, then we have a little more to target, right? And we have up to up to previous week, up to previous day value area high. Something like that. And then if we're wrong, and the market goes lower, then we're wrong and the market goes lower. But at least what we would have done, what we would have done differently is we would have managed our risk, right? We would have managed our risk like I don't want to say like perfectly, but we would have managed our risk a little better than we have been the past couple of days, honestly. Delta is against us though, which I will admit, Delta is against us. Same time, we are below the VWAP, so what would have been a quote-unquote safer trade would be going with the momentum, right? But we just did find support at the previous week value area low, so if we can get tagged in. Okay, so now we're inside that trade. Does this act as support or nah?
Order filled.
And if we are to go, right? If we are to go, then we break overnight point of control. If we break overnight point of control, then that's where we would have put our trade in the first place, right? Not in the first place, but I mean that's the trade that we would have wanted to make. Right? And what's the time? Time of entry is 15:56, so not really at 10 o'clock as as a stats show, but we'll see how it plays out. But we have things that are holding, right? Previous week we have things that are supporting the support. Of course that can change. Of course that can change like that. Let's make this 1475. I don't like the round number. I don't like the 15. But by right, if we do break previous week value area low and we start going lower, then $100 risk. Make it $120 risk. I'm just gonna mark out $417. So we can see how we react at the bottom of this, Because again, remember this is previous week value area low, so we break outside of our previous week value area low, then I don't know. I generally don't know where we'd go after that. But again, this is us saying, like potentially maybe like our best trade would have been going short from the overnight point of control. But at what time did that come? That came like at 6 minutes into the window, so that was never really gonna be our trade, was it? But ultimately, if we're looking for like structural invalidations and like a close below 417, that then invalidates this trade, right? At least it invalidates the support, But yeah, that's 10 o'clock now. So we'll do it in a structural way. If we get to like the overnight point of control, then we'll move our stop to previous week value area low, right? If we get to the point of control, then we'll move our stop break even. If we get to the time point of control, then we'll move our stop to the overnight value area low. If we get to, so per level, we'll just move our stop as well. You get it? So. But yeah, see that kind of played out for us now with the support at previous week value area low. Still can sell because it's at the VWAP, right? We still very much sell the VWAP again, as we have been doing here, you know what I mean? So and I mean, our delta is not obscenely negative as it has been the previous couple of days, but still is negative, so there is that. I need to get rid of these other lines, right? Let's remove that. I mean, targeting previous week value area highs is a stretch, to be honest. We could do it though. We'll just need to be, we'll just need to be really, really present. That's it's a long way, as you can see. It's about what, another 60 something points, but from where we currently are. Excuse me. Also, we'll only really consider the time and sales and start looking at the time and sales at significant levels, right? So I guess like maybe even here at the VWAP, right? All we're looking at is like what type of prints do we get around like the 433s, the 430s, 433s, right? So, and if we do let go of a level, like right now, okay, again, like we're at the point of control, right? The developing volume profiles point of control, that's a 428. So if we get a 428, like what type of prints do we start to see on the left, right? Do we start to see a lot of like red prints, a lot of like, 428s, 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 a lot of red prints, as I'm saying? Or do we start to see, like, as you just saw there, like, like speed on the green side, right? And then also again with the green, it's about like, is it solid blocks of green, right? Or is it unsolid blocks, right? So again, so that's 433, 434. So now we're above VWAP, right now. Now what needs to happen is we need to close above VWAP. If we start seeing more solid prints like that, like 436s, 435s, great, So it's not, so each thing happens at a certain, like I look at different things at different times, right? So the levels are like the levels that I want to trade from, 100%. But now when we get to like certain levels, and I look at the time and sales. First, I'll look at the CVD, like what type of, what does the CVD look like just in terms of like the prints that are coming on it, right? Are we getting huge green prints? Green candles? Are we getting big red candles? That type of thing, right? Over here on the CVD. Right. And then also then in conjunction with that, then I look at the time and sales to see at what speed are like the buys or the sells coming in, because if I see a lot of greens, then it means that there's a lot of like initiative, there's a lot of like initiative buying, you know what I mean? And then again, if I see like reds, then it's like, oh, okay, cool, there's a lot of initiative selling. But it's normal for there to be green and red prints, because remember, it's an auction, it's a market, right? So you do need both buys and sells, right? You need, participation from both sides. Not you need, but there's always going to be participation from both sides, is what I'm getting at. Okay, so now we can zoom in now, because value area high, overnight point of control, right? So see, so big sell, and you look at the CVD, right? Push down on the CVD, you look at the time and sales, the speed of the time and sales, right? And what type of orders are coming in now, right? What are you seeing? What's more prominent on the TNS?
I'm finding the
Hey. Overnight value area low. Yeah, see, that was like pretty initiative selling. That was like big selling right there. From 439. I really like this playlist, man. I ain't gonna lie. Stunning this again. And also with like the time point of control again, just just to know where the most amount of time has been spent in the auction, right? So it's like between your 430s, 433 to like 439. So this region really, right? Just information more than anything else. For 33s. Hands off keys, I guess. $33, 75, 34, 35s. CVD's not picking up really. 32s. And 12 minutes past 4 my time. 12 minutes past 10. The 10, 12 EST. Yeah, seeing the CVDs falling sharply. We are getting information, man. I mean, we sold the overnight point of control, sold the VWAP a couple of times, failed to break above the value area high. So we could really just be in like we could be in this range for the rest of the session, right? Value area low, value area high, value area low, value area high, until we find, value area low, value area high, low, high, until we break out of one of these, you know? Yeah. We do have structural information from the bottom, right? Yeah. You could consider this a weak high, just in the sense of like, we tested that once and then we tested that again. We haven't really tested it a third time, but you could consider this a weak high, right? And this a bit of a stronger low, because we came there, tested the previous week value area low, came back, failed to even like get to it, and then we came back up again, but yeah, here we go. Previous week value area low. Do we break below that? Come and hit the previous week value area low. Break through that low. If we do, then I mean it's like price discovery for the downside. could be what's actually happening. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, let me put this. What's this low? Yeah. I'm not gonna move my stop, man. I think if we are gonna go low, I don't wanna get back more than what we made yesterday. You know what I mean? So by right, if you know, the invalidation point would be the break of this low. This is just kind of allowing any spikes low or whatever, but a break below previous day value area low and previous week value area low, then I also don't know where this could go, you know. Yeah, we missed it's like a lot of greens. You see that? Before 24s, 25s, you know. So that's the type of initiative buying that I'd like to see more of. But yeah, looking at the delta, we're in like the negative 6,000s. Could turn around, but also it could get really, really bad. Because again, that in itself is information, you know what I mean? Not bad, man. The 24s. And yeah, it's the previous day value area low, still kind of holding. Yes, right in between overnight value area low and previous day value area low. We are currently rejecting the overnight value, you know, but still staying within yesterday's value, you know. So interesting little pocket here, you know. But yeah, 1618, 1018. Our statistical time edge is slowly decaying. So for sure, after 10:30, if we are in profit, we are just gonna have to start trailing and taking what we get from this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean that looks great, but it is quite a way to go. Overnight value area low, developing volume profile point of control. delta is like, again, if you're reading this, I mean, if you're looking at this, lots of selling volume, right? Tons, you know? So if there is potential to break outside of previous day value area low, it will happen because there are a lot of sellers. There's a lot of selling, you know? Just as to whether they can get it outside of previous day value, that's just the thing. Like, it doesn't seem like that's happening. Like, there was someone who absorbed the downside here, came, got it there, got it here again, and now we're seeing the same type of action at the previous day value area low. So at some point, you would expect the sellers to get exhausted, right? You know, and then if the sellers get out the way, then we have like all of this upside, you know. So, you know, but then again, if this buyer who's been absorbing this sell side gets out the way, then yeah, then this is melting. I mean, even like 400s, etc. You know, 400s, maybe even 300s. You know, there's just nothing really structural to support a. There's no structural level to support a short. You know, even going short from previous week value area low, I'm not even entirely sure what you'd be targeting. You know, I'm sure there is something. It's not on. You know, it's just not on my charts. You know, so. Okay, little push up here from the buyers. Let's see how they react around VWAP. Well, VWAP's also dropped to 431, so looking at how we react around 431s, what do we print around 430s, 431s, 431, 25, 30. So really push down. So sold the VWAP again, you know. TPOC still is around the 435s, 430, you know, as I said, 432 to 439, 32. So yeah, it's around about where our VWAP is, you know, so nice little cluster. VWAP, developing volume profile, point of control, TPOC, you know, this is more or less fair value. So it explains the chop, right? It explains the chop. We're just waiting to see, we're just waiting for sentiment to change around the VWAP, right? We want to see us buy the VWAP, you know what I mean? And then we'll have conviction that, in fact, for sure, sentiment has changed, right? We're not selling the VWAP anymore. Because unfortunately, if there's an algorithm that's running, there's a sell algorithm or sell program that's running with the institutions today to sell VWAP, there's pretty much nothing we could do about it. We'd just be stuck inside that little range. But yeah, value area high again. Just a touch of it. Nice little push up from the CVD. 1624, 1024 EST. And back inside overnight value, right? We're back inside overnight value now. And are we buying the VWAP this time, or are we gonna sell it again? Are we gonna sell it like we did here and here and here and everywhere else we did. Ooh, just had to get a little warm, man. I didn't even check Forex Factory or my FX book, the news or anything. It's just vibes.
Still
2 minutes away from initial balance. I would like to see us above value area high. Once that gets set, you know, that would be a lot better for us. Individually and as a community. Point of control right in the middle. CVD is trying to give though. Nice little push up. IB is like all the way up here, man. It's all the way at 452, so still quite a way to go if we're gonna get there. and also quite a lot to do. I mean, we need to break above value area high. Okay, but that's initial balance. So let's change this. Oops. Let's change the color of this to ivy colors. Okay, value area high. Remember I said if we can break above overnight point of control, and I'll move my stop to well, now that we have initial balance, I'll move my stop to IV. You know. To IBL, that is. Here we go. We failed to break value area high 3 times. 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At some point, you would expect it to give, but if it's the same as what we had at previous week value area low, then it really doesn't have to get out the way. Like, no one has to get, and we also need to be cautious, and just need to watch whether we're gonna play a range day. Like, as I said, previous week value area low, previous week value area high. But yeah, 436. We can see a break of 436. I'm just watching the CVD as well to see what type of reaction we're getting from buyers. Okay, view app again. We shouldn't let go of the 430s. If we let go of the 430s, then we're coming back. We're coming back to value area low. For 32s, that's good. For 34s. 3450. Twos. Doing a pretty good job of rejecting value area high so far.
Every time I touch you, when I see your face,
I mean, we could look at the composite, but I don't see.
all the things I've done, that I can't stay. The world keeps turning, the light keeps burning. Your love's a song
I mean,
that I won't
what are we really looking at here? Only thing that we know is that, like, value area low
even when the sun
is up here 492. So
still I rise. I'm finding the one.
But yeah, it looks like we let go of the VWAP. So, I mean,
Nothing ever stays under my skin. I lose the peace. I never begin. The world keeps bending, dropping me. In this moment, I'll find the peace. Even in the crowd, even when the sun still I rise. I'm finding the one.
I mean, do we break VWAP now, or do we get back again? Do we get back inside value again? Okay, so that looks like a break. Value area high. It's fantastic for us. Alright, overnight point of control. Sold it immediately. But as I said, we close above overnight point of control. I mean, now that we did break above value area high, I think let's move our stop to initial balance. Right. So yeah, about like 65 bucks risk now. All right, here we go. Someone decided to come and play. Overnight point of control. This was a trade that we would have taken if we had made this up move and broke above that, you know. Eventually, I mean, from here, if we broke above overnight point of control, we would have gone long from there. The overnight point of control retest. Can we get that? Putting my stop back where it was because we didn't actually close above overnight point of control. So what was it? does feel like one of those hurry up and wait type of days. Overnight point of control again. Let's see if we can get a close above this time around, or if we dance around the level. It's pretty strong initial reaction there. What are we looking at? 441 for 39, for 38, 39. Okay, here we go. 39.50, 39.50 for 40, 40 for 40. Yeah, pretty strong rejection of the overnight point of control. Expected though, right? Because fell through it, sold it there, protected it once, protected it twice. And this entire retrace back to VWAP was kind of protecting this area, so it does make sense. And I mean, also we are just retracing and getting back to the TPOC, so it's structural in nature. It's nothing to be overtly cautious about just as of yet. You just watch the time in sales again. 441s, but every time we hit like 441s, we just kind of seen get a pretty strong reaction off of it. But here we go, 441 sells, more buys, 442s, 43s. If we can close, if we can get a strong close, not a wick, and get a strong close above overnight point of control, then okay, there's our close, right? Now let's get a retest of it. See, you still haven't got a close above overnight fair value, like a strong close, like a full body candle close above overnight point of control. Once we can get that, then sure, then I can move my stock to initial balance long, move my stop there. But right, I mean, we could move break even, but other than just kind of just following those steps, you know, and get to like a real structural level, then we can go, okay, cool. You know, you see pretty aggressive sound from the overnight point of control again, as we can see on the CVD. But like I said, I don't mind the selling back, right? Because I don't mind the push from the sellers, because it's only pushing it back to the TPOC, right? If we start getting like closes below the TPOC, then maybe, then maybe I'll be a little cautious, be a little more worried. But we have a healthy amount of risk on, so it's just a matter of whether we can hold, whether we can be patient through the markets shifting and sorting itself out the way it wants to shift and sort itself out, Okay, here we go. Right on the point of control now. So what happens here? Do we hold this?
Life keeps on spinning. Room to grow. I don't need to say. I just won't show. Sometimes I'll be fine.
43s, pretty strong push. Let's go. 44s, let's go. Okay, surely now we get that close. Alright, cool. So, not risk free yet, but $60 risk on the trade, which I think is okay. Okay, overnight point of control again. We close above the previous day point of control, and then we go to previous peak value area low. In fact, we should be here. Alright, so if we can close above previous day point of control, then we'll move our stop break even, right? Just to make sure we don't, you know what I mean? That's overnight value area high now. You need a full close above previous day point of control. And look at our delta. Our delta is approaching 0. So what a fantastic song. Okay, look, let's go break even. So, alright, so we're break even now. Here we go. Previous day value area high by right, because we should be getting out here at 456. So
so high. Sometimes I don't believe I'm not ready to go. Sometimes I don't breathe. This life is gonna be. Sometimes I don't believe I'm not ready to go. Sometimes I don't believe. Sometimes I don't believe.
TPOC. Flows above that, we move. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to manage this right now.
I don't believe. Sometimes I don't believe this life is gonna be. Sometimes I don't believe I'm not ready to go. Sometimes I won't believe. Sometimes I see. Sometimes I'm not ready to go. Sometimes
I guess what I want to see is how or whether we break. Yeah, look. Don't close us out. Yeah. I do want us to get out of the previous day value area high, but I also still kind of feel like we could do previous week value area high. And I mean, if we can sit in that trade, then let's sit in the trade. You know what I mean? Is how I'm feeling right now. But then also I do know that we are running the risk of getting, just getting a little tap of the previous day value area high and then coming back. I am trusting that we have momentum on the buy side just based off the delta. So if we can hold, 1654. This is our initial balance now. We have hit initial balance. I don't want to play we're only going to do one initial balance, one IB, because I've been involved in a day where we did both IBL and IBH, which was not fun to be a part of. And also yesterday's TPOC. So, TPOC overnight value area high, previous day point of control. So pretty, a lot of stacked levels here. I mean, our previous day point of control is also, I believe, our previous week point of control. Let's double check. Yeah. So stack level here at the previous week and previous day point of control, which also kind of does give me a little conviction that if we can stay above the previous week point of control, then maybe we'll have the momentum to get up to 494. It is asking a lot. It's asking for a lot, so we also shouldn't be too greedy, right? There's highs over here at 456, just above 456, 456.50. Uh, 462s. Do you want this to hold? It's not about what I want though, right? .43. This is let me mark this out also as benchmark day, right? 443.75. It's a lot of levels. But this is our this would be our second benchmark day that we need to meet, so Okay, so what does it look like? I mean, this isn't a structural level. This is just like my minimum for the day. I just need to be above this. Yeah. So don't worry too much about what that level is. I mean, if you're worrying about what that level, if you're asking yourself what this gray line is. But I mean, look, previous day point of control, previous week point of control. This kind of needs to hold if we are gonna go for previous day value area high, which I think we still can. We actually haven't had an active test of it. You know, it just might not happen in this leg, which is what I'm worried about. You know, so maybe with that, and I also don't want to move my stop lower because okay. Just maintain the same. I guess we're just gonna maintain the same risk that we came in with for the day, which was what, 100 and something bucks, 110, which around about here. I'm not saying it's improbable because it like generally can happen. You know, we could come and hit initial balance low from this entire move, you know, so I think there's still more. You know? I think there's still more. So if we these guys don't think so. Overnight point of control. I do have fair value down here. Not fair value. VWAP at 435. Overnight point of control at 431. So this still could be a target, you know. So we would have done that initial balance to VWAP. Yesterday when we made this move, we actually failed to get to VWAP. Let me show you guys. Yeah, you know, so we did our initial balance, which is like somewhere here, and then we tried to move back to VWAP, and then we failed to get to VWAP, and then we came back to the previous day value area low. You know, so but that was yesterday. So I mean, also, that's our value area high for the developing volume profile. So we're back inside value. Is it possible that we get to value area low? 100%. 100%. And I mean, that would be going below the VWAP, which would, you know, be kind of, it would change the sentiment of the market, I think. Yeah, we can get back above. We get it back above overnight point of control, which it looks like we just did. hectic. Yeah, pulling back to value area high again. For 40. For 41s, for 42s. Ooh, that was lots of sales there on the 442s. 442 25s. Get that been a little sign of okay, 440. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think those are just sellers getting out of their positions, you know what I mean? Come on, don't stall now. Yeah, I think maybe those are sellers getting out of their positions. Alright, not to initial balance and back. Come on, push a little more. Tricky one still. Fives, 35s, 36s. Sixes, 45s, 44s, damn. 43s. Okay, 42 is getting lots of 42s there, 43s again, 44s, 44s. Okay, so now starting to see some initiative buying, but it is being met with some selling. Okay, 46s, again, not initiative. 46s, again, not initiative. Yeah, there was like some form of a push from the sellers on the CVD. We didn't really get to see them get any results. It's okay. Overnight value area high. You can push above this, push above the TPOC. Okay, initial balance high. Here we go. Previous day value area high. Okay, that's IBL. Yeah. If we can get another one of these candles at the previous day value area high, then it's gonna be a very good day. Lots of ifs. Oh, 53 is getting out though. 51s, 51s, 25s, 50s, 51s, 52s. Okay, here we go. 52s, 52.75, 52. Yo, that was a lot of 51s though. It's a lot of pressure coming in from the buy side. Come on, right at IBH right now. 52.50. Trying to see 56s. 53.50s. I like that type of print because it tells me that it's not really being met. It's not really being met with results. 52.25s. There we go. 54s, 53s. What do you think we're being dumb? Time point of control, 50.75s. Yeah. Hey, look, I mean, we are still above the overnight value area high and above the previous day point of control and previous week point of control. So, you know, if we can hold above that, then tape's kind of slowing down though. $51.50, $52.75, $53.50, $53, $53, $53s, $53s, $53.250, $75s, $54s. Lots of sells of 54s now. Okay, but 54.50s, 54.75s. Alright, I mean, I'm a little 50-50 with this one, man. I mean, this is our Dalton rule. We should get out here. 56.25. I don't know, but look at our delta though. initial balance low. What does our profile look like? Our value area low is still inside initial balance, so our value area high, so can't really tell what we want to do. Do you want to go higher? Do you want to go lower? Look at our CVD. Our CVD is also kind of shifting low. What do you do? Look at that. CVD is breaking. Pretty strong push. There we go. 460, 461s. I think we should secure what we can from this. You know what I mean? 455. Let's not be dumb. 455. I mean, our stop is right at the bottom of that initiative candles. I mean, if we do come back inside value, then inside previous day value, then I guess that's what would have happened. But our delta's finally kind of at zero. So we could get that push up, all the way up to, as we were trying to target, all the way up to 494. But if we do look left, I mean, where are we? There are some highs. Okay, I guess we took those highs out already. 460 what? 462. Just mark this out, 462. I mean, if we are still going to be pushing higher, need to hold 465s, I think. Yeah. Hey, but look at that. Reduced our size, used 2 contracts instead, 2 days. We're almost at break even, so yeah. I think pretty solid trade performance. Shouldn't break 465s. Four 67s, 75, 68s. We should be pretty thin on the, I figured it would be pretty thin on the volume profile because of that breakout. There's nothing really here. So realistically, if we do fall below 465s, it shouldn't be much for us. So we don't need a. Let's secure as much as we can, right? Take what we can from the day. This little volume node is what would protect the down move. But if it does fall, then it's gonna fall completely. So. Okay, well, that's 470s now. Yeah, maybe not so crazy that we're trying to hit the 494s. Still is 20 something points up, but if it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it. Fantastic push up. 470. It's a little volume node, low volume node here. Oh. Hey, it'd be pretty dope if we can just get that TP once, yeah? I think 470. deltas in the 2000s now. First time we're seeing positive delta in a long time, but yeah, could actually get stopped out here. This volume node hold. Nah.
Stop fill.
It's all good. Pretty good day. Yeah, I think, I think we took this, I think we managed this trade pretty well. Yeah, I feel like we managed today pretty well. We took a structural trade, and also from a structural level, we didn't trail too early and too quick. I mean, we did, but then I did move the stop back to where it made sense structurally. But what I really wanted to see was us break the previous day value area high, and then we just kind of managed it with what we had from there on. Our target still, I think this is still valid. Previous week value area high, I think that is still valid, but it is 17:30 now, and it's 11:30, so 465 from the trade. And also, I think what I appreciate more about it is that I don't want to say we were oversizing, but we didn't oversize in this one, right? So still 2 contracts. I think our risk in today was 110, which is a lot more manageable. I feel like even at 160, that's a lot more manageable in the sense of, you take a loss on that, it doesn't completely take out your account. And also, we've had 2 winning days, and from those 2 winning days, we're almost at break even. And also, we have our 2 benchmark days, right? So the trade-off wasn't as tough as I thought it was gonna be, because I was like so used to trading with the 5 contracts, right? But with the 5 contracts, that did mean 400 risk in. It meant 400 risk in, so the upside would have been big for today's trade. I mean, from 23 to 47, like 47 points. There would have been a lot of upside. It would have been 3 times what we made today, almost. But then still again, running that risk of, the downside as well, right? So we didn't have that much drawdown today, but it does get nervy if you don't win the trade, So I think it's all right. I think as long as we're managing our risk properly, and we have structural levels, we'll take the trades from structural point to structural point, and then just keep it moving like that. We don't need to do like big days all the time, and also we don't need to what I'm looking for. We don't need to it doesn't need to be like big trades all the time. Okay? It can be just basics, and then when we get like really big moves like this, and we take the really big moves. Once we get above our drawdown, once we get out of our drawdown, once we get into the 50Ks, and then maybe we'll start exploring options as to like trading with 3 contracts, and then when we take 5 contract trades, we'll start adding a little bit of that variety. Just like a normal basic day, just get in with like 2 contracts, keep our risk minimum. And then if it's like one of those like, oh, okay, cool, like this is a for sure thing, this is a for sure overnight phone control trade, right? Like if this happened earlier, if this 505 trade was at 405 an hour before, right? Get a break above overnight point of control, and then we come back to it, and then we go long from here. Then maybe then for sure, maybe then we go, okay, cool, look, this is our overnight point of control, this is our 91% win. Let's put on the risk. But then for like other things, like today, previous day value area low. I didn't take it right from the jump. I waited to see a structural hold, and then once I saw that and we broke above it, I saw that we had support at the previous week value area low, and then I had a little more conviction for the upside. I still couldn't go 5 contracts because I did take those 2 trades that put us in this drawdown, right? Which we kind of more than half now. As per usual, I'll journal the trade. I'll journal the trade as I always do, as I always have. It's going to be available on Substack, on my Substack. If you're not following that, follow that. And then you can read through my process and what I was thinking during the trades. And because then I also use my Substack for me to then create my dashboards and for me to find like what are the trades that I take that work pretty well, and what are the trades that I take that don't work really well. So we'll keep it like that. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me for today. Tuesday 28th of July. Not a bad day at all. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, 9:15 EST.